This must stop, and this must stop right now. Well, Fluffy, I don't think that's where you're supposed to start the video. You're supposed to start it in here. Fluffy, break! Fluffy, place! Good boy. If you don't know who I am, my name is Daniel the Big O. This right here is my service dog, the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear. And his green hair. But you know, Fluffy, I don't think they can see it all the way while you're up in there all camouflaged in. So, Fluffy, I suggest you go ahead and get on out of there and come right next beside me. Fluffy, break! Good boy, heel. Good, sit. Just like the title of this video says, I don't know how much longer I can handle this. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, we have been uploading for 169 consecutive days up on YouTube. That's right. We've been producing, editing, filming, and everything in between on YouTube for 169 days. So Fluffy and I will tell you to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and get ready to comment your favorite part of the video. But going back to the question at hand of what actually needs to stop happening. What needs to stop happening? Banana, 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 Fluffy, bites! Good boy. Good, out. Yes, what exactly needs to stop happening and what's really been going on? What has been happening and what needs to stop? Well, you see lately, Fluffy circle, Fluffy down, sit, down, yes! You see, lately, I don't know if I've been actually doing the right thing with my service dog, the Fluffy Poodle. You know, sometimes I don't know if the training has been up to standard like it normally is, and sometimes I see that in him. Fluffy, place! You see, I set the Fluffy Poodle to an extremely high standard. I set him to a high standard where I can be able to throw his toy, keep him in there, and clap around, do all sorts of distractions and all sorts of things like that. Fluffy, yes! And he still run out there. Go pick up that toy. Go pick up that bumper, whatever I ask of him. Bring it back in a nice controlled manner. Bring it back exactly, Fluffy, heel. Right here in the heel position, sit. And then he releases it, out. Good, he releases it just perfectly. But with all that going on and all that training that we've been practicing for waterfowl season that's coming up ahead, have I been failing him on the service dog training part? And that's really only for you guys to see and for us to find out and see if my behavior really needs to stop. And let's practice right now. Here we go, here we go. Yes! And I would say that the Fluffy Poodle is still up to par. But what about some simple what about some simple basic obedience? What about some simple basic obedience? As in walking forward, backwards, and a perfect heel. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's putting him in the heel position, start walking and doing different directions and see if he still does what he's supposed to, and then reward him with this ball right here. Heel. Turn. Put him in about face. Good. Let's turn this way. Let's turn this way all the way. Let's turn it all the way again about face. Let's turn this way. Let's go back this way. Go into the camera here, and yes, reward him, reward him, reward him. And that's the key about doing all of this, is rewarding your dog and reevaluating how you and your service dog are training and staying up to standard each and every week. Sometimes daily if you need it, sometimes monthly, but I would highly, highly recommend weekly be the bare minimum standard. Now right here I have a tote, a cheap plastic $10 tote that you can buy at your local hardware store that you can also practice some service dog training or some regular dog training on. We're simply gonna take the Fluffy Poodle right here. We're gonna take the Fluffy Poodle right here, and we're gonna tell him to go ahead and place on here. Fluffy, place. Place means all 4 paws on the object. We tell them, and once they get up there, you can build on duration and then reward him with, after you break him from there, break is release word, and then a preparatory reward command. That'll be something like this. Break, yes! So break is the release, yes is his reward for the preparatory command for the reward that he's getting. With that being said, we're gonna break this down a little more simply for you so you can actually see what is going on in a very easy crawl, walk, run method that we teach a lot on this channel. So if your dog is really new to this is the crawl portion. Get them up on here, get them off here. Yes, give them a reward. That easy, that easy, that easy. The walk portion is we get them up on their place. Good, we build on that duration as in we count maybe 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever you want. Break, yes, and then we give them that reward. We're building that on that duration while they're up there. Now the third step, the third run step is very, very awesome and very simple, and you can build on this and do this absolutely anywhere and everywhere, and that's sending them, you know, to a place from different directions and different distances and really build on them that duration. So watch, place, good. Throw the ball, make distractions, do all sorts of things. And instead of rewarding them right away, I'm gonna send them all the way to this this place set right here. I'm gonna make them place over there. Break, Fluffy, place, 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 place. Yes! And you see, I gave him a reward. He placed on that one, we placed on that one, sending them different areas and giving them reward. And that right there is a simple crawl, walk, run method that we teach on this channel and also that we coach over at Moda Fate LLC over on Facebook. Shameless plug, but make sure you buy some of that merch along with following us on Facebook over at Moda Fate LLC. Now, a lot of people know service dog training as really helping with disabilities, and that is very true. But I think a lot of service dog training is all about basic obedience. Your dog needs to have the most extreme basic obedience for a canine, for an animal that you're gonna be taking out in public anywhere and everywhere, literally anywhere and everywhere, except, you know, a couple regulated areas that service dogs, you know, can be discriminated against. So having your dog knowing how to, you know, be in that fluffy heel position perfectly, or orbit, you know, or what I call circle, where, you know, keeping that bubble, you know, is very important. Or what about the position 6, where he's watching my back? A lot of this is somewhat basic obedience, but at the same time, yes, it's helping my disabilities. But in the ultimate run, Fluffy heel, when the ultimate run, your service dog really needs to know how to be turned on and off in a matter of an instant, just like this. Yes, 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 yes. Now, for the people who are wondering, why am I shaking like that? Well, number one is I have severe PTSD and anxiety caused from my time in the military. But I also, you know, sometimes I will seizure and I'll pass out. And so he alerts to both of those things on a visual cue, but he's also scent cued, you know, with some cotton balls that we've had in my mouth, along with him training on certain types of things associated with those types of disabilities. But what about some other tasks? What about some other tasks as like, you know, can this dog literally go pick up my shoes, do my laundry, pick up my pencils while I'm attending college or while I'm working at any type of employment job that I may be at? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's tossing that shoe right on over there and literally only telling him the word shoe. Well, his preparatory command is name and then the word shoe. So, and then he'll go get it. Fluffy, shoe. He'll go get it, pick it up in a nice controlled manner, no slobber marks, no bite marks, no nothing. Out, yes, literally. No slobber marks, no bite marks, no nothing, so I can put it on. Now it's really cool is this dog does this, Fluffy out, this dog does this with my cell phone, with, you know, my shirts, my pants, my toothbrush, absolutely anything. For example, literally, I'm gonna take my hat off right here, put it down, Fluffy pick up, anything and everything. Literally, this dog is wonderful. Let me do that again. Toss it over there, Fluffy pick up, anything and everything I tell him to get. Good boy, he literally gets it for me. This dog is just simply wonderful. But again, have I really been failing him? I think I have. Well, I personally think that I haven't been up to standard as much as I should be, but the video will tell you otherwise, and I know you guys will disagree with how I feel right now, but sometimes my extreme high standard, you know, is is very hard to maintain, and even with my disabilities, and sometimes my disabilities extremely lately are hindering me from doing as much training as I would like. But you see, the Fluffy Poodle is still happy, he's still content, and he's still learning both physically and mentally, and we're both growing together each and every day. Aren't we, buddy? Yes! I love this dog. Out! Yes! I love this dog. Fluffy, out! Yes! I love this dog. We could do this all day long because, again, that extreme basic obedience, that extreme service dog training that never ever stops is hard to fake. It is really hard to fake, and especially the people who put in the work. So with that being said, I know the Fluffy Poodle is not going to be able to live forever, and I know that we're going to have to start finding a replacement soon. But I'm sorry, buddy. That's just how the cookie crumbles, and that's how life works for both you and me. But know each and every day I'm gonna try to put in as much work as I can, not just for you, but for all of you as well. Because hard work does pay off. And we are ultimately in the business of motivating each and every one of you. So with that being said, make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Here's a good boy. Here's a good boy. Yes! Good boy, Fluffy. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.